So I would like to introduce with this, we have first expert presentation by Prabal Khanna, who is the co-founder and chief operating officer at Finsall, who heads these firm's technical and insurance relationship teams. While building Finsall, he has brought in his expertise in technology, insurance domain, and InsurTech, and has deeply understood the need of the Indian insurance sector. Under his leadership, Finsall has grown from strength to strength. He is committed to staying at the forefront of industry trends and developments. Prabal, would you please come on stage and take over? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shobha, and thank you everybody for coming in. I know it's not easy to compete with lunch, and here am I competing with drinks and cocktails, so it's not easy. I should have had one of those actually. So thank you so much for coming in. I have my 10 minutes, so I'll quickly start off with the presentation. You'd see on the deck, it says unlocking value, right? What value are we talking about when we are talking about value here? One value is when I am, as an intermediary, I'm standing in front of a particular customer and saying that please go ahead and buy the insurance policy. What value is that particular intermediary driving for the customer, right? What value is the customer getting out of the insurance policy? If there is an HNI client and goes on to buy a 10 lakh rupee health insurance cover, is it really valuable for them? Or maybe like a 50 lakh rupee health insurance cover would be the genuine cover that they would need. There's a certain amount of value that we attach to a particular product. And unless and until that product doesn't reach that value, we don't value that product, right? In that endeavor, we actually started the insurance premium financing journey. And I'm happy to say that we are the pioneers in that journey for India. So we started off that journey in India for insurance premium financing. And we're looking at how we can enable the ecosystem to be driven without touching much of the complex insurance ecosystem, and going forward with insurance premium financing direct to the customer at the point of sale, right? So I'll quickly talk about the problem at hand. So the problem at hand is that insurance customers, one second. Or you can change the slide. There are not many slides. So the problem at hand, while the slides are getting changed, is that insurance customers, which is retail customers and even SME customers, they're not able to sort of fund the whole premium upfront in a lot of cases, right? And what we do is we help convert those premiums into smaller ticket sizes, which they can pay monthly, right? And get the right cover that they actually deserve. So from our standpoint, we are solving the problem of affordability, which is an important problem which a lot of Indians face today in today's day and age. And it helps the insurance industry in two ways. One is actually buying insurance in the first place, and second is buying insurance adequately. And both are very, very important for us. Next slide, please. So if you look at, is it supposed to be done in the market? Is it done in external markets or not? The answer to that is yes. You'll see on the slide here, there are some big, nice numbers for the US region, the European region, Australia, and also there are a lot of other countries who have been actually using insurance premium financing to benefit the citizens and and customers there. But in India, I think the first insurance premium financing in the truest form and sense, in a formal way, actually happened 10 days before COVID lockdown when we started off with Oriental. So that is, so in that sense, insurance premium financing in India is very, very nascent, and we have a very, very long way to go. Next slide, please. If you look at our market, while the numbers there were great, our numbers are also bigger, but you'll see a lot of gap. There's a lot of penetration gap. There's a lot of density gap. And you'll see large numbers being thrown about here. Although the numbers are large, but I feel that for a country like India, these numbers are abysmally small. And we have a long, long way to go. So for that endeavor, I think insurance premium financing can definitely help close the protection gap and get the adequate insurance for our country. Next slide, please. So what has been the evolution? What was the world looking like maybe before 2020, right? When I said the first insurance premium financing didn't happen, right? We saw that the customer's mindset was primarily also looking at insurance as an expense, right? A lot had to do also because of COVID, wherein the customers are now at least readily appreciating the product a lot more because they understand and they have felt the need. In fact, half of the world has felt that need by uh, first-hand experience. So in that sense, there has been a huge transition in that. In addition to that, IPF was supposed to be a niche product, a very, very focused, targeted product which had not got a proven market fit, at least in India, right? I know for a fact that when we were visiting insurance companies' boardrooms, right, and board meeting rooms, and we would come out with people telling us that this has never been done in India and this will never be done in India. What you're talking about doesn't make sense at all, right? And also, there were people who would say that, oh, people in India don't buy insurance. Why are you putting a loan on top of that? And do you think people are going to buy that? So there was a lot of question around this, just like anything that would be new would be questioned. And we have sort of graduated from that phase now. There was also a growth opportunity was limiting. You would know that we were in a phase where discounting was king. We were not seeing the traction coming up in other products. Like motor insurance, that was probably the top product that was sold in retail. And the only reason is because law mandated that, right? Now, after COVID is when India is seeing that health has actually crossed over motor insurance sales for the first time ever, right? So the market is also evolving. And I think there is a lot that insurance premium financing has also enabled and can also enable even further. So you'll see that we have now got a proven large product market fit, wherein we have gotten a product market fit in commercial vehicle, in health, in SME insurances, fire, workman compensation, GMC, and also retail products, right? From our standpoint, we have seen a significant uptake in health insurance business, and insurance premium financing has a definite role to play in that. Why specifically in health? Because the opportunity to upsell in health is tremendous, right? A same customer who's buying a 10 lakh rupee cover can actually go ahead and buy a 30 lakh rupee cover as well if the price is right and they have the money to do it, right? So the need can be realized, but to make that product achievable for the customer, we have to have certain aspects to be in place for that customer to be able to buy. So we have done that, and we have seen the numbers as well. In some cases, we've seen a 40% attachment rate for insurance premium financing. For multi-year health insurance products, we have seen good amount of attachment for insurance premium financing. Unlocking value I talked about. As an intermediary, now people are walking into customers' houses. Earlier they were selling 1-year health insurance program. They come out with insurance premium financing. They're able to sell 3-year health insurance programs. So in that sense, there has been a constant evolution in the market, and people are realizing that this thing can actually unlock a lot of value for them, right? Coming to the last point, what has actually happened in all of this time is that we have also been able to manage to get together the industry, right? Which means the insurance company, the insurance brokers, the customers, the lenders on the other side. While I talked about the insurance companies saying that this product doesn't exist, the same was the view for the lenders on the other side, right? If I was giving out car loans, every lender in this country would be behind us saying that you partner with us and you have this product out there in the market. We are talking about insurance premium financing, which doesn't exist, doesn't have any data. Every lender would come back to us and say that, boss, sorry, whatever you're talking is nice on paper, but it doesn't work, right? They might even come back and say that, oh, insurance company will not even promote this product. I don't even trust this, right? And we have gone through that cycle, right? But now at least we are in a position wherein the product market fit is proven to everybody across the board, including the lenders as well and the insurance ecosystem. So that in itself is actually a huge change. But let me also point out in terms of how that has happened. Can you move to the next slide? So you'll see that it is important for us to sort of keep the existing insurance ecosystem, how that insurance ecosystem is working, to keep that part intact, and then with minimal changes, get the financing bit done. So we all know the insurance and intermediary relationship is probably the strongest, right? The current distribution aspect. So we took a call very early on that we will never sell insurance in our lives, right? And we will only focus on financing. Why? Because we wanted to keep all the intermediaries across India, rather than as our competitors, we wanted to make them our partners. And we wanted to give them the right confidence that, boss, don't worry, we're not going to shortchange you today. or sorry, shortchange you tomorrow for actually selling the customers the insurance. So from our standpoint, we've taken those calls, we've made the system so sustainable that insurance premium financing can be done at scale. So we partner with the intermediaries, the insurance companies, and the lenders at the background, and all of this is done on the tech platform which Finsall has built. And at the point of sale, in under 2 minutes, any retail customer can actually go ahead and make use of premium financing, right from 5,000 rupees to even a 5 lakh rupee cover for a retail customer, right? And the same goes for even SME customers as well. And we are actually doing hundreds of policies a day, even today. So this ecosystem really helps in not disturbing the current equation that the insurance companies have with the intermediaries, with the customers, and then moves on to the rest of the process as into insurance premium financing. Next slide, please. So if you look at key highlights for Finsall, right, what have we been able to achieve? So we are, it's very safe for me to say that we are actually the pioneers of insurance premium financing in India. We've been able to create an ecosystem with which insurance premium financing in its truest sense possible is being done, where the interest rates are low, where the customer approval rates are very, very high, where the insurance premium financing is offered across products, right? And from our standpoint, we are looking at also partnering with the IIA. So what we did was, back in 2020 itself, we went to the IIA, we said that we have a few questions to ask, and these are the questions. And we were part of the IIA sandbox. I think we are the only company in the IIA sandbox who's partnered with a PSU, right? We were there in the IIA sandbox, and we were also showcased as an IIA sandbox success story last year. So we have actually gone through a long journey, even with the IIA, to get their perspectives, to get their thought process in terms of how they look at this particular aspect of the industry. And thankfully, we've got their blessings as well. So as I said, the third point I had actually already told about, that we will never sell insurance because we want to complement all our partners and not compete with them. In addition to that, we've got to a level where now the technology that we've built is so smoothless that even with a single API, we can integrate into any platform which sells insurance, either insurance company or insurance intermediaries platform, and you can actually offer insurance premium financing to your customers. In this particular aspect, we have had the fastest integration that we've done is actually just in under 2 days. So one day we started, tomorrow we end, and you can, from the third day onwards, you can actually offer premium financing to your customers. As I said earlier, also we've also become the preferred mode for the insurance customers, and we've seen an attachment rate of up to 40% in specific products as well. There are already up to 7,000 intermediaries who have validated our product and who have seen and who have benefited from them. Next slide, please. So we are here, and this is our map. We are only housed in Bangalore. We do not move around, and all our employees and everybody in the team is in Bangalore. But still, we've been able to impact so many locations. These are unique locations from which our customers have originated. One dot can have one customer, or 100 or 1,000 customers as well. And we are already seeing that traction coming across all of India. You can even see us in the Seven Sisters in the corner, northeast as well. So we're looking to make this map even more dense in the coming years. And we are already in 6,000 pin codes and counting. We would genuinely encourage you to explore Finsall for yourself and for your customers. We are definitely sure that we will be able to provide a lot of value to you and your customers. Thank you so much. With that, I'll hand over back to Shobha. Bye-bye.